Hey everyone, it's Nick Dease, Film and Humanities Librarian at the Boatwright Library. Today we're going to discuss resource evaluation, including what it is, some practical methods you can employ, and how cultivating this skill in your time here at UR can help you navigate this information-rich world, both in and out of the classroom. Let's start with what resource evaluation actually is. Ever been in this situation before? Oftentimes when you're searching for information, either via OneSearch or Google, you'll get flooded with a pile of resources. Then, once you find something that appears valuable, the question becomes, how do you know it's a good source? That, in essence, is resource evaluation. It's your ability to determine if the information you're reading comes from credible sources, if it's related to your research topic, and if you can identify any inaccuracies or biases that may be present in the source. While there are a number of methods that you can use to help evaluate resources, I want to mention two here today. The first is the CRAP method, developed by a librarian at Cal State University. Using a checklist of questions, the CRAP method asks you to consider the currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose of the source. By answering questions like, who is the intended audience for the source? Is the author qualified to write on the topic? And where does the information in the source come from? You can filter out unrelated, less credible results. Despite CRAP's utility, some people believe using a checklist-style method like this can make a reader too focused on an individual source, and it leaves out contextual info about the environment in which it was created. Another method that you could employ is SIFT. Developed by research scientist Mike Caulfield at the University of Washington, SIFT asks readers to follow 4 steps. Number 1, before getting too deep into a source, stop and ask yourself if you know anything about the source's origin, reputation, and/or its authors. Number 2, go online and investigate the source and its creation, double-checking for info on the source's publication using Google or even Wikipedia. Number 3, find additional coverage on your topic from different sources and/or authors to better identify any potential biases. And number 4, trace any claims or quotes back to their original sources, confirming that any evidence used in the source is accurate and representative of the topic. While some prefer SIFT to CRAP, or vice versa, there are a few key concepts to keep in mind whenever you're evaluating resources. Regardless of the method you use, you should always be looking for fundamental aspects of a source to determine its credibility, such as evaluating the evidence it uses, figuring out the credentials, if any, the author has, and assessing the publication that produced the source. Also, especially for online sources like news articles or social media posts, we live in a time of incredible interconnectedness made possible via the internet, in which content can be rapidly created, shared, and altered. The principle of lateral reading, or finding additional coverage on a topic from multiple authors, can help make sense of our rapidly evolving information ecosystem. Lastly, try to approach reading with the goal of understanding rather than seeking certainty. With so much information available at our fingertips, your ability to sift through and identify credible, valuable resources is now more crucial than ever. By reading for understanding, you approach the research process with the goal of identifying, collecting, and analyzing the myriad perspectives on topics rather than trying to distill incredibly complex topics into a single source. Whether you're reading news articles, collecting research for a class assignment, or arguing with people online, practicing these resource evaluation methods can help you foster a discerning approach to the complex world around you. Interested in finding more in-depth information on resource evaluation? You can always reach out to us at library.richmond.edu. See you next time.